Oh, shoot. I thought that was going to stand up. I just got back from my local hobby store and picked up this. It is the Bachmann, the Keystone train set. They were having a deal on this. It was, I can't remember how much it was. I think it was $110, which for MSRP online isn't great. I think that's the normal price it is online, but for my hobby store is really good because they never have deals on anything. So let's take a look at the box. Just to be clear, I took these out of the box just to look at them, but I have not tested anything out yet. And we will not be taking a look at the track today, just the locomotives. And I will be taking a look at the controller because I do need a new controller. So yeah, you can see the locomotive right there very nicely in that window, and the 3 pieces of rolling stock it comes with. It also shows you a neat little diagram of what the circle of track is going to look like. This is an N scale set, by the way. It also shows you the nice controller. If you look on the back, sort of shows you the kind of layouts you can make with the set and how you can expand it. Again, shows you that loop of track, shows you the train all coupled up, and shows you that on the side as well. It's the same on the other side as well. So let's get this thing opened up, shall we? As you can see, everything is packed in this nice foam, and let's take a look at it one by one. We've got the cord that connects power to the track, always very helpful. We've got the transformer. And we have the Bachmann controller. I actually think these controllers are okay. If put with the better transformer, these are actually really good controllers. So I have a transformer. You can see it in the background a little bit. That transformer that I'm pointing to right there, the one I'm pointing to, is actually a really powerful, not really powerful, but it's a pretty powerful transformer. I'm not sure how many volts this is. It doesn't say, but this is like a basic starter set controller. And this is a basic starter set transformer, but that transformer is for like more advanced train sets, and it runs trains much faster than something you get like with a smaller transformer. So I'd recommend, if you're doing Bachmann, just normal, like starting out, I'd recommend probably getting one of these and one of those in the background that I have there. Now we got the boring stuff out of the way. Let's get to the good stuff. I don't want to damage anything. There we go. We have this nice Pennsylvania caboose right here, as you can see. These aren't highly detailed trains or anything. These are just your basic starter set train sets. But I think for, the price and what it is and everything you get in here, that these are actually, pretty nice. Again, if you lift this up, that comes off. It is weighted, which is good, but there is no detail on the inside, which you come to expect from basic beginner train sets. Next up is this wagon for coal. This is actually, I like this better than the caboose, I think. I like green better than red, but this is a pretty nice green, pretty nicely painted. Again, pretty low in detail, but I do like that coal load in there. Underside is pretty nice. The wheels roll pretty nicely. And again, these are all metal wheels. I have not come across a Bachmann N-scale set that does not have metal wheels, which is very nice. Last piece of rolling stock out here. Seems to be an orange juice boxcar. That is very interesting. I'm not sure if these are real, like if this is based off a real thing, but I'm assuming it is, because, usually these train sets have somewhat realistic, rolling stock in them, opposed to just fictional ones. So, I'll have to look that up later, but that's probably my favorite piece of rolling stock so far. Alright, let's get the locomotive out very carefully. Okay. Again, like I said, you're not going to get a whole lot of detail on here because it is just a basic starter set, but for what it is, I think it is pretty nice. So you got your basic locomotive here. Not a whole lot of paint, but the whistles are pretty nicely painted. The Pennsylvania is nicely painted on here. The tender is connected to the locomotive, which is good. One thing I don't like is that there's a visible screw. You can see right, come on, focus, focus. Right there's a visible screw, but other than that, this is just a fine looking locomotive. I'm not sure how well it's going to perform, but we'll take a look at that in a second. Okay, so this is my N scale layout right now. I have this in my room and my HO scale layout downstairs because I wanted something in my room and the HO scale layout was too big to bring up. Bleh, I can't talk today. Too big to bring upstairs. So if you don't know how to set up a Bachmann train set, it's probably the most simple train set there is to set up. You take the power track, plug the red wire into the power track, and then take this controller, sorry, I meant transformer, plug it into there, take your controller, plug the red wire into this port right here, take the black one and plug it into this one right here. And your train set is all set up and ready to go. Alright, let's get this guy on the tracks. Okay, moment of truth. Does it work? Yes, it does. And it's pretty smooth. So, let's have a little running session with this guy.